Hey ladies and gentlemen, Stephen here from Redolescence and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you so much for tuning in. And in this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by the company L'Artisan Parfumeur. This one is called Mechant Loup, so stay tuned. So this fragrance was released in 1997. I cannot believe that it's almost 20 years old now. And the perfumer for this one is Bertrand Duchaufour, who is one of my favorite perfumers of all time. He has done Jubilation 25 by Amouage. He's done a bunch of Edes de Venusta scents, a lot of fragrances for L'Artisan Parfumeur as well. He's also done Enchanted Forest by the Vagabond Prince. Now, before I continue, I do want to mention that if you are interested in purchasing the scent, you may do so at notino.com. They are the sponsors of this video. I'm going to leave links to where you can purchase it down below. They have great customer service. They ship their packages very quickly, and I love dealing with them. They have a lot of hard-to-find niche and designer fragrances for a very good price. Now, the name for this one, Mechant Loup, it translates to an angry wolf, or if you go on L'Artisan's website, it translates to big bad wolf. I don't know what's so big and bad about this scent, but I do know it has the capacity of luring someone in the same way a big bad wolf would lure in his or her prey or victim. So I'm excited to talk to you about the smell, but let's start things off by taking a closer look at the presentation. So the presentation for this one is quite minimalist but classy. It has Mechant Loup written on the front here in a vertical stripe, and the bottle is really cool. It has a heptagon at the top. You have the L'Artisan logo there on the cap. You have the serial number printed on the bottom. And then you have L'Artisan Parfumeur laser etched on the side of the glass. The cap does click into place, but I wouldn't pick it up from the cap because I don't think it's too tight of a fit. And the sprayer on this one works pretty well. A little narrow, but it gets the job done. And that was the presentation for Mechant Loup. So the main notes for this fragrance are vanilla, chestnut, honey, and licorice. I know it has some woods in the base too, but they don't become clear until later on in the dry down of the scent. That's what initially caught my attention. I was looking through the note breakdown and I saw chestnut, or hazelnut rather. I saw the vanilla, I saw the licorice, I saw these other sweet notes like the honey. And I said to myself, I have to try this one. And when I did get the chance to try it in stores, I was blown away. Now, I originally tried this one a few years ago, and I had forgotten what it smelled like. But recently, I've been revisiting a lot of L'Artisan scents, like their saffron offering, and Tea for Two is another one. And of course, I love the orange blossom scent, Sevilla Lobe. I think L'Artisan has a lot of really, gems of fragrances, or masterpieces, I would say. And I think this one is no exception. It's a phenomenal scent. You have that licorice up on top, but it's not so strong that it smells like Lolita Lempica's Eau Masculin. It has a little bit of a sweet, spicy nature about it. The honey is in there, but it's not sickly sweet or syrupy, kind of like a New Harlem by Bond No. 9 or a Michael Jordan Legend. And then you also have the woods, but they're not overbearing, that it puts it in like the category of being unquestionably masculine. I think it's a perfectly unisex scent. I love the way that all these notes work together. I love how it's nutty because of the hazelnut. I love how it has that different touch to it because of the licorice. And I love how it has that mild sweetness because of the honey. And I was hoping for a sweeter scent. It's not that sweet. It actually is very wearable, and it's not tooth-decayingly sweet. But at the same time, I was really happy that it wasn't in the direction of 1 Million or Invictus or CK Obsessed or any of these fragrances that have this so-called bubblegum note. This one, it doesn't have that. It's absent here. So I really like how it was that different, but it was still sweet, and it's a unique fragrance all in its own right. I think this is an amazing fragrance, and I hope you have a chance to try it, especially considering that a lot of their fragrances are so cheap now, so inexpensive over on websites like notino.com. Once again, links are going to be down below, and I know it's available for a really good price. So let's go ahead and finish off the review by taking a closer look at my assessment. Now, in terms of the uniqueness and the overall smell is very pleasant, but it is pretty different. So if you want something that smells different, something that's going to make you stand out, I think this is a really great contender for you. It's pleasant and it's super unique. Longevity on this one was about 6 hours, I'm not going to lie. It was on the lower tier, but that's enough to get me through my workday, so I'm really happy with 6 hours. Projection on this one was really good for the first 2 to 2.5 hours, and then it started to sit closer to the skin, presumably because it has a lot of notes that would be categorized as base notes. As far as versatility for this one, I think this one could be worn dressed up and dressed down. I see this being unisex. I think anybody of any age can wear it, and I would probably wear this all year round as well. I think the wood and the honey and the the nutty qualities about it, I think that would make it appropriate for the colder weather because of that compositional nature. But I like how it's not so strong that you can't wear it in the summer. So I think it's a really versatile scent, so it earns a lot of points in that department. Presentation on this, it has the iconic L'Artisan presentation. You can't miss it. And my final verdict on this one is I love it. I love this scent. I think it's great. I've tried a lot of scents by L'Artisan, and I don't love them all. But the ones that I have tried, like this one, Tea for Two, Cour du Vetiver Sacré, a lot of them are amazing. And this is no exception. I highly recommend you check it out. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was my review on Big Bad Wolf, or Mechant Loup by L'Artisan Parfumeur. If you own or have tried any fragrance by L'Artisan, let me know, what is it? Leave your comment down below. I'm also curious to know, what's your favorite L'Artisan scent? Leave a comment down below. And lastly, a special thank you to Notino for being the sponsor of this video. Links for purchase will be down below. So thanks again for tuning in. Please don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and remember to enable notifications by clicking on that little bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.